Odyssey, how's it going? Carlos here with a new video. This week we're going to be doing a Pokemon. His name is Mew. I got this character from the comment section on the last video. Well, the character the person commented was Mewtwo, but I think Mewtwo is a little bit more complicated to draw, and it's going to be a pretty long video if I did that one. So I did a little simpler version, Mew, so it shouldn't take that long to draw. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, first what we're going to do is practice our oval shapes. So we're going to make ovals all over the page just so we can get used to making that shape. Just getting some practice in before we start the drawing. Make sure to fill up the entire page as much as you can. Next we're going to flip the page over and practice some S shapes. They almost look like question marks. This is going to be for the tail. Okay, now we can start the drawing. Let's practice our oval shape that we were doing. Just like this. So on the right side of the page, it's going to be a little bit hard to see because the light I have is a little bit bright. So just bear with me on this. But next we're going to start our grid lines for the face. So we're just going to make a cross like that. Then we're going to start the ears. The ears kind of look like cat ears. They're kind of, they look like mountains, I guess you could say. Just like this, some triangle shapes. And then we're going to do that same shape we're doing for the ears on the nose part, just a little bit wider. Just like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is work on the head. So the head is a oval, but we want the top of the head to be a little bit higher, if that makes sense. So watch what I do before you start yours. I'm going to make it a little bit darker for you to see a bit better. Okay, just like that. So it still has kind of that oval shape, but it's just a little bit taller at the top of the head. Okay, now we're gonna make some grid lines for the eyes. All right, so we're gonna do 4 lines, two on the edge, and then 2 towards the middle, just like that. Okay. Keep in mind that these eyes are also going to be triangle shapes, but with rounded edges. Let's actually erase this. It's looking a little bit messy. Let me go ahead and redraw that. Just try to make it a little bit nicer. Okay, now let's go ahead and start these eyes. Just like this. It's going to be a little bit hard to see, so if you want, you can wait till I do the left side of this. Kind of looks like he's angry in a way, because the eyes go on a slant towards the nose. Just like this. Alright, so you want to keep those eyes within those grid marks you made. Just like that. Now we're going to draw a slant for the eyeball part. And then we're going to draw some round ovals in there for a glare. And then we're just going to color everything in except that glare part we just made. Okay, we're going to color in both eyes like that. Okay, next we're going to make this a little bit more round again. This is bothering me, so let's erase the middle part. Just like that. Just keep in mind this drawing is going to involve a lot of erasing, okay? So that looks a lot better to me. Now, I think we're going to add these eyebrows, and then the ears are a little bit off, so I'm going to go ahead and redraw them a little more towards the center. Just like that. And then we'll adjust that 1 to 2. Just like that. Now we can erase everything that we don't need. Let's go ahead and erase that. Erase all these grid marks here. Okay, now we can work on the body. So we're going to work on the arms first. We're going to make some slanted lines. Just like this, and his arms are kind of like a tapered shape, so thicker on one side and thinner on the other. So watch what I do before you start yours. Just like this. See how it's a little bit thicker? Made it like at an angle. And then we're going to draw grid lines right there to show where his arms stop. And then his fingers are just 3 triangles like that. Okay, on both sides. Now here we're going to draw 2 lines down for his upper body, just like that. And now we're going to draw a round oval for the bottom of his body, just like this. Now again, this is just a reference for us to go with. We're gonna draw our line a little bit down and curve it. So watch what I do, just like this. See how I curved it up like that? And then we're gonna start again, follow that oval shape at the bottom, go up, and then one more curve he has on the left side. But let me go ahead and darken this real quick. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and darken this. I'm gonna stop there, and he has this curve here. So these are his hips. Okay. On the left hip, we're gonna fix a little bit. I think it's a little too low, so I'm gonna make it a little bit higher. But after you erase that, you can erase your grid marks. Okay, so now for the feet, we're gonna make 2 diagonal lines on the right side first, and then we're gonna go back to the left side and work on his foot. Okay, so now for the foot, we're gonna make a kind of a round foot. It's gonna be smaller than the right side for sure. But we're gonna make diagonal lines like that, and make a long half oval shape like this, okay? Just like that, and then we're gonna make some paws right here. And then same thing for this side, it's kind of a tapered shape. Kind of has like a light bulb shape, I guess you can call it. And then we're gonna start with the middle of his paw, like this, and then we're gonna go ahead and go out with the rest, just like that, okay? Now here comes the S shape we were working on. So we wanna start at the bottom and just go like this. Now you can go through his face, just know we're still gonna erase it, so it doesn't matter if you draw through the face part. But I'm gonna go ahead and darken this, and then at the top of the tail, I'm gonna make an oval shape. You can't really see it, but once I darken it, you'll be able to. And then we're gonna follow that tail back, but make it a thin part like this. And then we're gonna start or continue it over here, just like that. Now let's go ahead and darken this so you can see it a little bit better. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and erase all that, all of our grid marks. Okay, now we're done with the drawing. We're gonna go ahead and outline it with a marker or a pen if you have it. Doesn't really matter, but for this case, I'm going to use a marker. And then we're just gonna outline everything just so it looks a lot cleaner. Go ahead and color in the eyes, ears, and then we're gonna go. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab your eraser and erase all of it. And then there you have it, you have Mew. Alright, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section on what character you might want to see next. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.